Daily.
Oh my god, it's chilly in the water.
Oh, that's nice.
There's a bunch of them in the water there.
Big white birds in the islands to your left are pink-backed
Dude, my phone
pelicans.
zoomed.
Those pelicans get a bright pink back in the mating season. The hippos are going to be hanging out in the water most of the day as they are avoiding the hot African sun.
There's another hippo.
Normally, if you come here in the evening, you can even find them walking out of the water, like the first one. Usually don't come out this early. Ooh, all going over the bridge up ahead. Take a look to your left, to your right side. Some Nile crocodiles are around here. The Nile crocodiles can get over 16 feet long. They're pretty big.
There's one in the water. Right over there. Can't see it that well, the
Right in
shadows.
the water.
Oh, there it is. Holy crap, that's huge. That's not a question those guys are even alive.
Alright, let's are back on solid ground. We're now making our way on down to the savannah. It's home to a lot of the more famous animals like giraffes, elephants, lions, cheetahs, and other creatures like that. Once you're out of the forest, there's going to be a lot less plants in the way, so you get a great view of the animals. Here's a pretty cool looking tree on the right. This is called the baobab tree. The baobab tree can go 9 months of the year without any leaves on them. They can live for thousands of years. You'll see a few of them out here. They're pretty cool. And up on top of the hill here, you get an excellent view of the reserve. Those Serengeti grasslands are going to stretch for thousands of miles across East Africa, to home to millions of migrating animals every year.
We'll get closer though.
Termites.
Things are getting pretty trafficy up ahead, but that's a great sign of activity out here. And there might be some giraffes in the road over there.
Yeah, I see a giraffe. Oh, there's one right there. He's walking beside you.
We're going to be seeing some cattle with huge horns. These are the Ankoli cattle. Those horns get around 4 feet long. Being cattle, these are technically the only domesticated animal in the reserve. The Watusi tribes are raising and breeding cattle many centuries ago for the decorative horns. So they're also known as Watusi Longhorn, if it sounds familiar. Oh, under the rock ridge on your left, there's some African wild dogs laying down. The wild dogs, or the African painted dogs, are a branch off of the canid family. They're not quite dogs, they are related. And despite their size, they are one of the most successful predators out here. They'll chase their prey down to exhaustion. Jackals would be kind of in the same group as well as foxes, wolves, and all that. Hyenas are actually in the family Hyenidae, which is same suborder as big cats and mongooses. All these orangish cones of earth that keep popping out of the ground are termite mounds. Termites mix dirt, mud, clay, other debris like that, and the mounds harden like concrete. They're quite solid. Even in all these wide open areas, a lot of the animals do like hiding in the tall grasses. It always helps keep an eye out. Those out to your right side are the wildebeest.
Yep.
Wildebeest are also known as gnu, which is spelled G-N-U, referring to the grunting sound they make. The name wildebeest is from the Afrikaans language meaning wild beast, similar how it's spelled in English. A group of giraffes is called a tower of giraffes. Let's got a whole tower coming up ahead here. Yeah, a lot of these are mamas and their babies. They breed themselves. The little giraffes are born at about 6 feet tall, whereas the adult male giraffes get about 18 to 20 feet tall. They got a lot of growing to do. Some of the babies are going to stay here permanently through their life, or they might be part of the species recovery programs as they work the AZA. If they have good genes, we might send them to other facilities for breeding purposes. Just like sometimes we'll send certain giraffes out here if we need to expand the breeding population's gene pool. The smaller tan antelope up ahead on the right side are springbok. Springbok can jump over 10 feet in the air. They're quite agile. We're kind of slowly making our way into the forest again, but this time we're going to try to use that as a little bit of a shortcut. I'm hearing some pretty good animal spotting rumors about the other side of the stretch of forest, so we'd love to get you there as soon as possible. Might be a good way to lose traffic, that's always a bonus. Oh, there's an elephant up ahead on the right. A lot more elephants than I can count. I mean, some of the herds out here alone contain over 10 individuals. So there's a bull elephant, a male. Elephant herds are a matriarchal society where the mommies and the ladies rule the herds. Males are going to leave at about 13 years of age and hang out on their own like that. Since both the male and the female elephants out here do have the tusks, unfortunately it does make them target for poaching, that's never any good. So glad to see at least one so far. Yeah, the bridge here doesn't have a posted weight limit, so what we're going to do is go collie, very slowly. It's a little rusty, but keep your fingers crossed, usually works. Okay, we're good. Alright, looks like we're back in the red clay pits. The river used to flow through here and it left a lot of mud, so it's a great spot for animal tracking. Actually, looks like a bunch of elephant tracks. The vertical lines on either wall, these are elephant tusk marks. Elephants scrape away at the clay, they eat it, it gives them lots of minerals in their diet. There's another a bunch of elephants up ahead. If you look by the rocks, there's a tiny elephant towards the far right there. Unfortunately, she's going to disappear behind the cliff wall there. The little elephant was born 2 months ago at about 300 pounds. Sorry. I wouldn't be able to tell you if there was a name because a lot of people might shout it out and they'll interfere with training purposes. giraffe on the right here too.
Wow, he wanders away from you.
Okay. Another closer.
Many researchers have been coming out here to study the elephants. We're learning more about how they interact and how the elephants vocalize. But most importantly, we are learning to protect the elephants better.
There's a picture.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's a big one.
Over here on your left side, you'll see the greater flamingos. They're the largest flamingos at about 5 feet tall and one of the lightest pink. Most of their pink is under their wings. They're researching, trying to count the population.
This is what Lisa should have done.
There's a big mud hole on the left here, and lots of animals love the mud. They're gonna roll in it, kind of dries in their body and works like sunscreen. Oh, there's a white rhino's way off on your right side here.
Couple of them.
You'll notice they're definitely the same color as the grounds. They've also been brought in that mud there. Under all the dirt, they're a blackish gray color like any other rhino. They're also much more sociable than other rhinos. You find them in those groups called crashes of rhinos. Oh, if you look on the hill to the left, slightly left of the log, there's a cheetah laying down.
Oh yeah, see?
No.
Right there.
Oh yeah, I see it.
He's so still.
The cheetah's the fastest of the land mammals. On average, they can run about 60 miles an hour. That's pretty quick. They also rely a lot on their eyesight, so it's a bit of a daytime predator. That's unusual. A lot of the big cats are going to be a lot more on the nocturnal side, more active in the evening. Looks like maybe a small coalition out here.
Where?
Down by that tree. See?
Oh yeah.
Something moving on the rocks over here. Oh, it's a lion. This here's a female lioness. She's much more streamlined, whereas male lions have the fluffy mane on their head.
And it disappeared.
Fortunately, gotta wait for the traffic, but hopefully she'll still be around there when we get to the other side of the rocks.
I know. Down there.
Just laid out.
But lions are very nocturnal. They remain inactive 18 to 20 hours a day. You're lucky to see one this time of day. Oh, here he goes.
Oh, here he comes. There he goes.
Oh, the whole pride might be in the area.
Oh, that's good.
That is so cool.
That's a good picture.
I'm not taking pictures, I'm taking video.
Oh, okay.
And down he goes.
He's pretty tired.
Oh, that was a lot of work walking down.
It was a lot of work laying down, then walking back over to another rock, then laying down.
There's some zebras.
Ostrich.
Up ahead of us on the right side, you'll see some ostriches and zebras.
Boom, Grandma's right.
And another white rhino.
Oh, that's a great one. Can you see it?
Both zebras and ostriches can run a good 40 miles an hour, and ostriches cannot fly. They're flightless birds.
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to get. It's a zebra. Sophie.
us on the left side, you'll see some warthogs. Warthogs are one of the bigger burrowing animals in Africa.
Is that timber?
These are snouts, tusks, and teeth out the large holes.
I thought it was Tumbo.
Timbo and Pomone, remember?
Yeah, I know. I thought it was
In Lion
Tumbo.
King,
I thought it was Tumbo.
you know, like Rafiki. You gotta go to Rafiki.
Stick your head in the ground.
The ostriches are the biggest birds in the world at 7 feet tall. If you look in the shade by the logs up ahead on your right, you'll see some ostrich eggs, biggest bird eggs in the world at 3 pounds each.
Oh my god.
And up ahead of us on the left, the white antelope are the addax. Addax can go a very long time without drinking water, so also well suited to dry desert environments.
Well, folks, it looks like the tour is over. Oh my goodness.
Sorry? No, the animals kind of see us as a part of the environment, so we don't feed them or interact with them at all. So for the most part, they'll kind of leave us be. But they do sometimes will stand in the road or scratch their horns in the trucks, and we just have to come to a stop. And that makes this ride a bit unpredictable, so sometimes we'll have a really huge spike in our wait time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let them out of the road here. Yeah, they don't care about us after a few years. That said, we are recently learned that we're not supposed to drive between mama and baby rhinos when they have a baby, so that ended up a pretty interesting situation. Those are scimitar horned oryx we just passed by. The horns get about 4 feet long. I'm afraid the fence here does mean we are getting closer to Harambe Village. You're going to be hopping off the truck soon. But here's the good news, not the end of your safari. There is a walking trail right next to the exit up ahead called the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. That's home to gorillas, monkeys, meerkats, zebras. You can watch hippos underwater in a glass viewing area. It's really cool.
You want to do that?
Since it is a walking trail, if you want to sit on a bench and watch gorillas all day, go for it. Great way to get photos. We actually did really well out here ourselves. You can see the giraffes around here, the elephants, the rhinos. I even got lucky enough to see the lions out here, the cheetahs. A lot of people come here over and over again, have a really hard time finding a lot of these animals, so hopefully you have just as much luck out there as in here. Still, it is a good time to start checking around. You have to make sure you have all your items together. If you forget anything, we will not be back for a while. But no matter where you go out here, just remember, it is up to all of us to make sure these animals are alive and well for future generations. Back in Harambe Village, there is a train station. The train is the only way to get to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Over there is the animal hospital and the animal affection section.
You wanna go there?
It is the only place here you can actually touch and interact with animals. Good for the whole family. There's also the #1 rated show out here, Festival of the Lion King. That one is every hour on the hour. Next one's probably about 11. It's an excellent show. Lots of acrobatics, flame juggling, and African tribal celebration themed to it. And it's a Lion King story. Hard to go wrong with that one. Everyone, thank you very much for touring with Kilimanjaro Safaris. It's a wonderful time with you. I'm not a huge fan of saying goodbye, so instead I have a local phrase in Swahili. Right here, basically means like farewell, so kwaherini everyone. Jambo.
Jamba.